Hi everyone, welcome to Midnight Blues and Other Musings. We're back again for another episode. Long time no see. Cece, how are you doing?
I am doing well. The Olympics finished 2 weeks ago. We did our episode. There was a little bit of skating, but now we're back. We took a little break. We took some time for ourselves, and now it's game time. We had the Cranberry Cup, the new Winter Olympics. This field was so stacked. I could not believe it.
I know.
It was okay. Like if Brady hadn't pulled out, it would have literally been U.S. nationals.
I know. Insanely stacked. Why don't we get started on talking about ladies? So let's talk about Alyssa first. What are your thoughts?
Yes, the winner. So excited for her first senior international win and her on her debut. So excited for her. Like it's really what like her and her team needed. So what are your thoughts on both programs?
Oh, I really liked her short program.
Me too. I think it was so good.
Yeah.
The music is perfect for their personality, their movement. I was like, oh my gosh, like Jeremy and Massimo did a great job picking that program for her. Like I had such a fun time. The only thing, and I'm being very, very nitpicky here, but I am realizing that, but we need to stop the smiling during the like serious or more passionate music. Everything else, and I'm gonna like rave later, but like small thing that I just noticed in the short program was like, please like it's fun to smile, but please don't do it all the time. It's really distracting, and like we're not 13 anymore. Like we can do interpretation, and that was the only thing where I was like, her interpretation piece, yes, I was like, okay, but other than that, her skating skills, oh my gosh, I am obsessed. The Ina Bauer was so good. Like such a difference compared to the Atari girls who like aren't able to like hold an element for more than like, because I have like edited it, they hold elements for about like 0.4 0.5 seconds. She held it for 2 seconds on the music, cross the rink, the music's going like so good. Moment that will be like an Olympic moment.
But really, really, really good short program. I love it. She has so much energy. Her skating skills, like you said.
Such a huge difference compared to juniors. Like her growth has really helped her like understand her body and her skating more. Like she's not struggling as much on the ice. Like I'm really happy to see that as she's grown, they've kind of changed their training techniques instead of relying on like a 13-year-old Alyssa's body.
Yeah. Really, really, really nice program. I've like never seen any skater have that much improvement with their skating skills.
It's incredible. Italians are miracle workers.
I know. She's always been such a performer. Like her energy, like
she's such good energy.
Yeah. But oh my god, great short program.
I love the step sequence in the short program.
Me too.
Such a moment. Like I can really see this being like such a moment at nationals and Olympics. Like I think it's probably my favorite like single skaters program of like so far that we've seen. And it's honestly really nice to see her like being successful, and like I now know like I'm like, oh, like gosh, like that jump looked really under, they're struggling, like it's nice to see skaters being successful on ice, and like you trust in them to like do the job because they've been training really well, they've been working really hard, they have good fundamentals. And it really sucks to watch a skater struggling. Like it's almost like you're like wow, like that looks really bad because I know you're struggling. And like it's nice to see skaters be successful, especially after like her flaws were really dissected. Maybe a little, I think a little too extremist sometimes. But so good. Like everyone needs to go send her some praise on their Instagram. Like
I'm a little confused though, looking at her protocols for her free skate. Like
free skate was a mess. Do not like the free skate.
I don't know.
Also, what's up with the one-arm dresses? Why is that the theme this season? It looks like
I don't like them.
Not a move.
You know what necklines I really, really love? I love square necklines. I think that they're the most flattering and that they're so pretty. You know Rika's Titanic dress that has a square neckline?
Yeah, Rika does a lot of square necklines, and I really like them actually. I mean, like I think it would, I mean, I don't know how like practical it is, but I think like maybe making the short program like long sleeves would be really cute.
Yeah. Quickly on Alyssa's protocols, her triple axel was downgraded. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily think it should have been.
Oh, I think it was clearly,
Really, I think it was. I thought it
I thought it was
deserved
under.
to
Okay. I
fall
mean,
under. No,
I thought it was under, but like, I was like, oh, like whatever, like it was a fall. But honestly, like it was a good attempt. Like it wasn't like the kind of like attempts we used to see from her in the past where she was really pushing her body, really muscling it out and landing it under. Like that was like a triple axel like Liza's, who does have a really good triple axel, or Mal's. Like there was some rotation. She was using her legs. It was good. She got, I mean, I would have loved to see more than 45 seconds of the free skate, but all level fours, the AAA axel attempt is good. It means she's comfortable enough in practice to attempt it, which I think is an amazing sign, considering she didn't even try it at Skate America when, like, obviously we know she didn't have it back then at that point. Yeah, and she was above Mariah in PCS, big moment, just in terms of traditionally she was behind Brady and Mariah in PCS at nationals. So good to see that, you know.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see how she's gonna be scored at Nebelhorn, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think that if she starts skating like this internationally, that's gonna be really, really good for her going into nationals.
Exactly.
Mariah's free skate was really, really a mess. Like that was rough.
We'll get to Mariah. Do you want
yeah.
to do Mariah now?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I told this that I was like, oh, like I think okay, so I think Mariah should consider skating to Lana Del Rey. I mean, obviously not now because I hope she retires at the end of the season, but like so there's no point. But like she wants to be edgy. Like that's why she does the Britney, why she does the Lady Gaga. She's trying to be edgy. But like that's not her true creative soul is. So she needs to stop doing the Britney. Lana Del Rey is edgy. She's like, oh my god, like daddy's girl. I'm gonna sleep with men for money, like blah 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 blah. Like, and but also Lana Del Rey has that very like classical sound, which is Mariah's creative soul. Her Hallelujah program, her programs in 2018, 2019 were great. I don't know why she's trying to move away from that.
I liked her Chicago program.
Yeah, her Chicago program was cute. Like that's the stuff that like cute. That like people respond well to with Mariah, not like, and I think she was trying that with the Joni Mitchell. But like I think Joni Mitchell, I don't think it's good skating music because it requires a lot of emotion to like interpret it. And I don't think a skater of Mariah's caliber is like capable of doing that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Her short program and her short program, I think it's awful. I think it's
okay.
So bad.
I'm trying to be more positive. I found one redeeming thing. I think the transition from the classical to the pop on the first spin is actually kind of cool. I think that's the only good part. But then the music editor decided like, oh my god, what if we added like 20 more cuts, like just for funsies? Like, is it to make it seem like there's more going on the ice than there actually is? Because I strongly believe that there's so many. Like, it's a mess. It's horrible. It's unflattering to it's unflattering to Mariah. Mariah, like, I mean, she definitely has like good lines. She can like do a good like moment on a spread eagle. Why are we doing so many cuts? It's horrible. Like, I mean, at least Adam also knows it's terrible because it needs to be changed.
Yeah, no, it's extremely, extremely, extremely bad. But she's not gonna be sent to Nebelhorn, which is good.
Yeah, Alyssa should be sent.
Alyssa's gonna be sent. Yeah.
I recognize that in, and I think I said Amber should be sent to Nebelhorn, but I think I take that back. I think Alyssa is the obvious right choice. Amber, I should go into Amber next.
Yeah.
So I think the short, I mean, obviously we only saw the short program. Hopefully Amber is feeling okay. It seems like she's been dealing with like an infection, like on and off, which I think would really, really suck. So I hope that she's doing okay and taking care of herself. But I think maybe she should use this time to think about changing her short program because mess, I think, for her and Mariah, some sort of competition to see who had the worst short program. Because it was just not good. And I was like, Amber, like, come on, like, we want to go to the Olympics, we want to go to Worlds, like, we're not going to get that. Like, first thing I noticed, the knockoff Ashley Wagner dress from 2017 with experience.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I was like, okay, like weird packaging choice. Like we've got Ashley Wagner, like girl boss, like strutting her shoulders, and then we had like da 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 da.
And it's even worse because it's the circles version of it with the lyrics.
Okay, yeah, okay. So if we wanted the lyrics, why didn't we just like? Do we need the experience for the beat? Like why? Like if we want the lyrics, why can't we just do the lyrics? I think the lyrics are honestly, Amber is interpreting and expressing better to the lyrics than to experience.
I know, yeah. Sorry, like on to like just continuing off of the Mariah thing. I'll quickly jump into the Amber stuff, but I'm very confused about how Mariah podiumed after her free skate. I think Audrey should have.
I agree. Audrey Shin, Audrey Shin should be the U.S. lady, like number 3 or number 4.
Favorite. She's my favorite U.S. lady.
She's
Her
so
are my
yeah.
favorites.
Brush with breath air.
Yeah.
So good. She's packaged so well.
Yeah.
Her coaches like know what she's doing with the packaging. Well, not the free program. Short program is fantastic. Free program. I took out some quotes. You can do a dramatic reading of the Beethoven love letters later. But back to Amber, I was watching her. She reminds me so much of Caitlin Osmond. Like their jumps, their skating style. I was, oh my gosh, like I'm seeing like KO here. But do we know if like Sam Chouinard helped her out? Because there's a lot of like skating choreography, and I was like, okay. Yeah. And then I had to ask you a question. Okay, she was skating so much in between the jumps. Did she do that in past years, or was it just the injury? Because like it was getting to a point where it was distracting.
I'm not gonna lie, outside of her jumps, I think that her skating is really lacking in other departments.
Yeah. I think
I don't think it's injury related.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I was thinking we should do like after every lady we'll give them like advice they should do for the Olympic season. So like okay, so we'll go back. So what advice would you give to Alyssa?
Less smiling.
Yeah, less smiling.
She's such a good performer, but she's like incredible at interpreting music, but there's kind of like a disconnect in her like facial expressions and like
music.
I mean her musicality is great, but I don't think her facial expressions really go with the music.
No, like I mean, like in the free program, I forget what the music is called, but she was like she was like smiling and like given like a big smile, all the teeth, great. Like she listened to her dance coach when they told her you have to smile.
Yeah.
But it's more sad music, maybe something a bit more forlorn or longing or nostalgia, or maybe like at the beginning, like a small smile, or like remembering the times that used to be good, like I don't know. I feel like there's other facial expressions. So Jabbit, get on that.
Yeah.
Mariah, advice. I think she needs to change both programs.
Change both programs. She's really struggling with rotation.
Oh, also getting a choreographer. Adam is not doing you any favors.
I know.
All the programs, Adam. I know Adam will give you clout, but Adam is not giving you good programs either.
She's working with SLB too, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I feel bad. That's $20,000 down the drain.
Yeah. She's really struggling with rotation issues. It's not.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah. It's not going to improve, but I'm looking at her protocols right now for the short program. BCS not looking too hopeful. I'm gonna be honest, not looking too hopeful for her.
Yeah, I think Mariah has been knocked out of contention for the Olympics.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Not to speak too early, but I'm speaking too early. I think that Amber is only going to improve. I think Amber is kind of like a mess with her programs, but I think Amber could realistically land the triple axel.
I am not as hopeful about Amber. I think
no. I mean, land it once in competition until nationals, and people will be like, okay, Amber has a triple axel over Mariah, so Amber has the higher scoring potential.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean scoring it consistently. I mean scoring it once.
Yeah.
Because that's Mariah had not landed the triple axel until she got to the Olympics, and that's why she was sent over Ashley. Like, yeah. Okay. Amber, I think she needs to
scrap her programs.
Scrap the program, either do experience or do circles and get a different dress. This is not, you were giving Ashley Wagner this music is not Ashley Wagner.
I think that she has such an opportunity to become a huge star.
Yes, and she's just like squandering it with these programs, and I think she needs to, I think she needs to leave Texas. Those coaches.
Capitalize on your social media popularity, because she's so popular on TikTok and stuff, and like imagine if she skated to something like, you know, trendy, or like even Phoebe Bridgers. Why don't you
skate to Runaway by Aurora.
Yeah,
it's not a popular song, but everyone knows what it is. It's very popular online. I would skate to Runaway for the short, or maybe and fix that, and you can like reuse some of the choreography if you wanted. And I think for the free, I mean, do you know what the free was too, or did she announce it, or did we? Okay, well, for the free, I think she should do something a little more like upbeat, more motivational, like fight song-esque, but don't do fight song.
Yeah.
This is my fight song. Turn back my song. All right, on to Audrey Shin. My favorite at the competition. I was watching her. She reminds me of Satoko and Carolina.
Oh my god, yes. I really
like that. Like that. Just kind of like she's so light on the ice, and she's using her whole body and interpreting. She wasn't smiling, even though her music was upbeat. She chose to interpret and, you know, go for a more like nostalgic air. Love her expression, so good. Her packaging. Maybe the free program costume is good, but not the free program itself. I like the music and stuff. So like short program is amazing. The opening combo in the short, so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Audrey's chances of going to the Olympics are that good, but, you know, anything could happen. Remember, Brady wasn't even on the radar at this time 4 years ago. So she could make it, but I would love to see her go to the Olympics. I think
I have a massive soft spot for Audrey, and like I'm kind of hoping that the triple axel kind of comes together.
That would be awesome.
That would be really, really cool. I will say this though, I feel like her PCS was like egregiously low, but in all fairness, PCS at this competition for ladies was really, really low in terms of its average.
Yeah. They were like, none of you guys impress us. We saw Michelle Kwan skate at 98 nationals. Nothing can impress us.
Yeah, like I think that the PCS average was like at 29. And
oh my gosh,
you had like a bunch of like 6s and 8s and 7s like for most of the ladies.
Wow, are we doing our best impression of like Japanese judges or something? Like,
I know.
They're like, okay, today I'm going to be Shin Amano.
Yeah. It's interesting because Alyssa's skating skills and her like progression really, really wasn't reflected in her scores, because she was getting 8, 7, 7.5.
It will be. Well, yeah. It will be, because she's getting some of those high scores for those egregious skating skills, and now that she has 8.5, 7 skating skills, they're like, maybe a 6. Like people, this is why we don't overscore, because then that change isn't reflected numerically. I just whatever.
Yeah.
Moonlight Sonata still gives me hives, by the way.
I like Moonlight Sonata. That's my study music.
I listen to film scores. I'm more of a film score.
Okay. I like the Downton Abbey film score.
It's good.
I really
like my favorite is, gosh, I really like anything by Alexandre Desplat. He is like, he's the goat of like that, I feel. But I have a playlist. I really, really like Max Richter. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I also, the Fantastic Beasts soundtracks are really, really good.
I'll check it out.
The second one I think is better than the first one. It's like the Crimes of Grindelwald. I feel so dumb saying that name. But yeah, they're actually very, very good.
Yeah.
They kind of went off creatively with that movie. I do recall it being quite good creatively.
My top study songs are The Vampire Masquerade by Peter Gundry. I really like Nocturne number 20 in C sharp. I like Light of 7 by Ramen.
Oh, I love Ramen. Game of Thrones music, so good. He's doing Eternals, and I'm so excited to see him do like a Marvel blockbuster. Like, what's his interpretation of it? He's so good. I love that man.
Yeah. Oh my God, The Swan by
Mhm.
I'm like look. Mm,
I really like, okay, so my like top played songs right now, I really like The Hunger Games. Catching Fire music is pretty good. So the music from the Broadchurch OST, I think I talked about it a little, like
yeah.
everyone watched Broadchurch. It is like the best show of all time. I really like The Shores of Scotland by Max Richter. It's like I want to see like a Paris team do it.
Mhm.
And then my other like more recently played song. Oh, I do love the Winter Soldier theme from like
Yeah.
it's
Me too.
kind of
Me too.
it's very badass. I was gonna say it's kind of badass. It's very badass.
Check out the Narnia like I think it's like the
I'll
winner
check it out.
like it's like the winter soundtrack. It's like 2 hours long that I
Oh my
listen
gosh,
to
I
like
love that.
it's so good for studying. I like that,
Okay.
and I like those YouTube channels that make like they caption their videos like you meet your lover in an abandoned castle.
Oh yeah.
I love those. I love
I
those.
like the slowed and reverbed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, I'm a TikTok girly.
Yeah,
But back to Audrey.
yeah.
So we've got Moonlight Sonata and then Beethoven.
I think honestly her long program is really funny to me. Like I think the voiceovers are
Oh,
funny.
it's hilarious,
Yeah,
but no one's gonna take her seriously.
I know. I think
We
it's funny though.
have she did it for the laughs.
Yeah.
But some quotes. I am out with people in the moonlight. And then, to whom I owe this charge, this sweet,
I
enchanting girl, my immortal, my beloved.
I know. I cannot imagine skating to this every single day in practice and taking it seriously. I would die laughing.
Okay, honestly, let's get rid of the voiceovers. Like we can just do Moonlight Sonata. It's a great piece of music, even though it gives me hives.
Yeah. Why don't
Okay,
we why don't we move on
ice
to
dance.
Young
To what?
Young
Oh my god, yeah, I was gonna say ice dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So just like in general, okay, so I will say I find her the least engaging of all the Korean ladies. So like of the top ones, so like Yoonsu, Yelim, and Hyein. But I'm kind of into these programs this year. I'm kind of like they package her very well.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I like the packaging. So in the short program, I wish the stag jump and the spread eagle were at a different part in the program. They're at a part where it's like a very like upbeat portion. And I feel like maybe we should be doing like a choreographic sequence or like a spin or something. Like maybe like not like a spread eagle where it's supposed to be like a big music hit. Not even using the best Les Miserables or Les Mis songs. One Day More is my favorite. It's a good one.
It's a lot. Yeah.
One Day
Has
More.
the most beautiful music.
Yeah, I did. Oh, and I really like the combo during I Dreamed a Dream. That was good.
Yeah.
But
I'm a little what do you think about a triple axel double toe in her free skate?
um
I think it should have been downgraded.
I'll be completely honest, I do not remember having thoughts about the downgrade when I watched it.
Yeah. I think
I watched these very, very late last night, guys. So like, and I wrote down my notes to remember, but I like just do not remember like having like a thought. I think it looked good. I mean, I think it's nice to see triple axles and combos. I actually do like the triple axle double toe. It's a good combo for me.
I will say her entry into a triple axel in a short program really scared me because it did
Yeah.
issues. She has like zero speed. She has zero speed going.
Yeah, I'm not surprised she fell. But like I mean, I was like, what is KSF gonna do with her? Because like they have two consistent ladies who could place in the top 10 in Hyein and Yelim.
Mm-hmm.
And Young, yes, has a better scoring potential, but she also has a very like low scoring potential. She was like second to last at NHK last year. She was pretty low after the short program here. Yes, she rebounded and got second overall, but like we're kind of falling into the Rika Kahira complex where you can't just make it up in the free skate all the time, because sometimes you either A, aren't going to make it up in the free skate, or B, everyone around you will have improved as a result of you.
Yeah. The issue with her is that she doesn't have a PCS advantage. I was looking at her PCS and at Cranberry Open, and it's not improving. And her program components have also just have regressed a ton. She's never been strong when it comes to skating skills. So it's really a matter of consistency with her. If she gains consistency, I can see KSF sending her to the Olympics. But right
Yeah.
now, I think that Hayan and Yellem really, really need to do well, because, in my opinion, it's between Hayan, Yellem, and Youngyu to get those for those 2 Olympics. But I don't think Unsu has a.
I agree. I think Yunsu did her job for Korea and getting them 2 spots in 2019 or 2019 Worlds, and I think she just doesn't have the consistency, the jumps to compete. And I mean, yeah, she's a really great performer, but I think also like the other Korean ladies are catching up to her as well.
Yeah. Oh, also, Cup of China just got canceled.
Shut up.
Yeah, I just got the notification.
No.
Yeah, just got the notification. I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Shut up.
No.
Well, what if Beijing gets canceled?
I don't think it will, because it's in
Okay. Who do we think is going to get the next Grand Prix? Finland or Korea?
Finland.
I agree.
Because Europe is way more lax with COVID. Way more lax. Because China is like really, really. China, I mean, I think Cup of China was expected, because China has been pretty strict with COVID safety and protocols and stuff.
Well, so what's going to happen with host spots then? Is China, because China had 3 host spots in all the disciplines, but if Finland hosts it, they will get 3 host spots in all disciplines.
Does Finland have enough senior skaters to fill those host spots?
They definitely have a dance team.
I know, yeah.
And they definitely have 2 ladies and at least 1 man. But, like China probably wanted all 3 of those host spots to send all 3 of their dance teams.
Yeah.
And, get all their ladies out there before, the Olympics.
This is crazy.
Well, okay, so it's canceled the limited flights and lack of feasible way to create a competition bubble, which makes me hopeful that Beijing won't be an issue, because there will be flights. Come on, countries charter planes for their athletes.
Yeah. Why don't we move on to Maddie Skizis?
My Swiftie girl.
Yeah,
I think
I like her.
I love her programs. I think she has done, I think if she continues just doing the best she can on every outing and being as consistent as possible, she will be able to win nationals and go to the Olympics.
Yeah. I think she's going to be sent for sure. Emily doesn't seem ready at all. I don't know if you followed Gabby's last competition, but
I didn't.
She had a decent show. She had a decent showing. She did pretty well.
Okay. That's good.
I would not be surprised if Gabby has a skate of her life in nationals and Skate Canada sends her. I would not be surprised at all.
Interesting.
I would not be surprised, yeah. But
Maddie, even if Gabby has a skate of her life, I would not send her.
I wouldn't either, but Maddie's really interesting, because she has the loop toe combo, triple loop, triple toe combo in the short program, and in her free she has a triple, and she seems pretty solid, like, for a Canadian lady. I think that they're probably gonna send Maddie, but I would not be surprised if Gabby does domestic competitions, does really well, has a good nationals. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I love her. I love her skating. I think Skate Canada will always be in her debt, because what she's done is incredible. She got them 2 spots, right, for Worlds. Sorry, for the Olympics, which I think is incredible considering it was her first international competition. I cannot stress that enough. Worlds was her first international competition. Like, she's incredible. Love that girl. Let's go to dance revolution. Carolina Michael. Okay, the rhythm dance. It's cringe for like 0.2 seconds when they're like doing those like movements at the beginning, but then it's amazing. You know, like you gotta like push through the like little like entrance choreography. So good. I don't know if they got matching dye jobs, but if they did, they look amazing. Caroline, they look amazing. Michael, you guys look so good together with the same hair color. Kind of went like my hair color too, so I do appreciate that.
Yeah, their serpentine lift, incredible.
So good.
Caroline's core strength.
She's climbing Michael like a jungle gym, like a freaking jungle gym. She's like on the back, in the front, or on the side. Amazing, incredible. Like the difference in core strength is like incredible, and like honestly, props to her to like focusing on that, because I really think that like focusing on core for ice dance, like ladies, is so much better than just like forcing the girls to get really skinny and like not having the guy do anything. Like, as like you're not gonna get good lifts. It's so good. Other than the serpentine lift, I didn't really like the free dance. It was just kind of like bland loveliness. Lines were really, really good though. Like they're actually very well matched. Like I was worried about the height thing. Like, are they a good match? But they're really good together. Like obviously Michael was so talented in juniors, and Caroline has always been such a star. They kind of do work together. Hawaii and Baker. I mean, I would be scared if I was them for that Olympic spot, because you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, I would be kind of scared if I was Caitlin and Jean-Luc. Like, that was really good outing, and Christine and Anthony can't go to the Olympics.
We'll see though. We'll see how they're scored internationally. I think that
that is true. You know,
talent doesn't always matter. Talent doesn't always matter.
That is true. They are not associated with Gadbois LLC.
Yeah.
International.
We'll see though. I really hope they make it to the Olympics. I think they're incredible. That'd be awesome if they.
That would be my Olympic moment. But Ava and Logan.
The fall.
No, it was so good. And I don't think we spoke about this, but I am after the Lake Placid thing. But I am obsessed with their Hunger Games program. Yeah, I think it's so good. I am like obsessed. Ava and Logan, if you're listening, this was a fantastic choice for you guys. Like, so good. Like, I think one of the best choices just in terms of like mashing personality to music, and like what is like your like fit, what is your like creative soul. I feel so cheesy when I say that, but I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great.
Also, sorry, I keep getting notifications from Telegram, which is like where I get like my Russian news from. But Max Trankov says the Russian Federation will send a request to the State Department to try and resolve the issue with visas for athletes and coaches. Half of those destined for Skate America do not currently have them.
Interesting.
No way that Russian athletes are going to be able to come to Skate America and Skate Canada. There's no way it's happening.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I think it's different for like sports, but like, well, okay, so like, not to like make everything about this, but if, because like, sorry, I'm just like organizing my thoughts, but like, okay, so like, if you were from the EU, you cannot go to like the United States for like pleasure. So like basically like to see family, go to a wedding, travel, whatever. So like, and I assume Russia would be more stringent. Like, how are they planning on getting them into the United States? Like, the United States is being very select over who comes in. You can leave, but you can't come in. Like, what? That is insane to me.
Yeah. Also, Ava did say that they're perfectly fine. They did, or not perfectly fine. They had scrapes and ice burn, but they're okay. Caroline also had that fall in the RD.
Yeah, I hope she's
kind of weird. It was like a fluke fall, but they rebounded really well. I hope they score like monstrous scores internationally. Why don't we move on to pairs at
Okay.
Cranberry Cup?
What do we think Terry did while she was in Boston? Do we think she visited Harvard Yard?
Well, she was in Michigan. She was in Michigan with Diana.
Diana, yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, she probably went and
She
saw
posted a
her.
picture with Diana saying family is important. They have a really nice relationship. It's cute. But yeah, that was like felt like a fever dream. That was really weird.
Yeah, I think it's very weird that people lined up to take photos with the Terry. I think that's weird. We should not be doing that.
No.
Especially people that have like called her out on her questionable methods in the past. I think it's weird.
Especially people who leak insider info about her and her methods, waiting in line to take pictures with her.
Yeah, very weird.
I got a jump scare seeing that one picture on my Twitter.
Very weird.
I got a jump.
That's weird.
That was weird. And
that was weird.
We should not be lining up to take pictures.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like celebrities. I literally don't even want to interact with you. Like if I like see someone famous, I literally like turn around. I don't want to like you give me secondhand embarrassment.
I don't like the whole putting a coach on a pedestal.
No, yeah, it's weird. Like, are people lining up to take photos with Brian Orser? No.
I'm sure that they are.
Well, I've never seen one, so I'm saying that. Because, like, just for the sake of my point.
Yeah.
So Trostova and Morozov.
I love that. I love.
Yeah. Okay. I've always been a fan of them. They've always had so much talent. Like their pairs elements are so bad. They're just like, and so like but like they've always been such a mess. And I was like, like I couldn't root for you guys. Like it would give me emotional trauma. God knows I have enough already. And I was like, okay, I have to like detach myself. But like these are just like that was good. I think they really I think after Worlds, they were definitely at risk of becoming the number 3 Russian pair. And this definitely plus the Sambo 70 affiliation will, keep them in contention, keep them relevant. We will see how they're scored on the Grand Prix and how they do at test skates. But, I think it's, it sounds so cheesy, but I'm like, it's kind of cool that we have 3 pairs teams kind of battling it out and they're all kind of the same level.
Yeah. It's interesting because Slyasarenko, sorry for butchering the pronunciation. I'm very bad at Russian names. I'm very sorry. He was with a Terry in Boston because Trankov's visa expired or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he's not going to be able to come to Skate America, but Tarasova and Morozov will be able to come to Skate America though because they have the visa for it, which is how they were able to come to Cranberry Cup. So it'll be Slyasarenko and a Terry, I'm guessing, with Tarasova and Morozov, which is interesting. It's interesting and a little weird. I know that Trankov doesn't really love to coach, but he's been very supportive. He's retweeting tweets about them becoming Olympic champion, which is kind of endearing. But I really, really liked their Lighthouse long program.
Yeah, it's good. It's I think it's fantastic. I think they've always needed to do the big, traditional, classical, maybe some would call it boring music, because that's who they are.
Mm-hmm.
In all of their messiness, that is who they are at their core.
Yeah.
So
I really like them. The quality of their elements are incredible. Their twist was huge in the
show. Oh my god. I wonder, do you think they're going to ever do the quad twist?
No, it's not valued enough, no. Unless there's changes.
I honestly think they could do a quint twist.
Yeah, I mean it depends on if quads are valued adequately next quad.
Bring back quad valued elements in Paris 2022.
Yeah. But their shift was huge. They had issues with side-by-side jumps in the short program as usual. Their score was too generous for what that short program was. The costume change was really, really weird and unnecessary, especially for Moonlight Sonata. Or no, Claire de Lune, sorry. Yeah, Claire de Lune. It was okay. I think that these delicate classical pieces of music work really, really well for them. I really, really like Lighthouse because it's a very like delicate piece of music, and it worked really well for Aliona and Bruno. And I think that this program's choreography isn't like as great as Aliona and Bruno's. I did see that Julin was supposed to
Yeah.
choreograph, but didn't. So Danielle ended up choreographing their long program. I will say their twist looked a lot smaller, got a lot less height in the free skate, but their throw was amazing as usual. Throw triple lutz, side by side jumps, incredible. Xenia landed all of them, which I was super.
I know. We are landing the throw. We are landing the
I
throws.
know.
Maybe the throw curse for the Russian pairs ladies is over.
Well, she has issues. She has issues with side by side jumps. Like
I know.
she's always had issues with them, and I was so shocked that she landed them. She landed the first jump, and the combo I was a little scared about, but she ended up landing him, which is crazy to me. So there was some magic that was work there. Overall, good outing. Their scores were huge.
They were big.
It's only August.
Yeah.
Only August.
Yeah, only way to go is up. And then we have obviously Alexa and Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, scores were really big for what they put out as well. The pairs, they were like, excuse me, they were like, oh my god, we're gonna be really conservative on the ladies' scores, but oh my god, you land an element, 100 points, 100 points for Gryffindor.
Yeah. I think Tarasova and Morozov scores were to be expected, especially after the move to Terry.
Oh yeah, but like Alexa and Brandon, I was like, hello.
Alexa and Brandon, in my opinion, have really solidified themselves as themselves as the #1 pairs U.S. team.
I agree. I think that
obvious that
they are the best. I mean, even I'm like, wow, like they're really good. I am like, this pairing is like really good.
Yeah.
Like blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like imagine if they had been paired up like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, Brandon was like 17, so maybe hopefully they weren't paired up 5 years ago. Jessica and Brian, happy to see they're back competing. Really good to see. Really, really, really good to see. You know, we were worried. We needed the wellness check. We got the wellness check. It is all good now.
Well, hopefully this means they're cleared to compete internationally.
Yes.
I hope so.
I believe so. I think it's good.
Okay, well, I hope that Skate America comes to fruition for that. I think it will. They're gonna get that. Yeah. They had issues. Jessica had issues with side by side jumps in the free skate, but overall their elements were monstrous, huge. The quality of their elements are incredible. You know, good skate. They came in third. Good for them. I will say my favorites of the competition were probably Emily and Spencer. I really like them.
Yeah, they were good. They were definitely. Yeah, I think Audrey and Alyssa were my favorites.
Oh yeah. I mean, like
Alyssa. Of pairs. Sorry, I was like, oh, like full competition. I was like, oh my god, we're doing that already. Of pairs, yeah, I agree. They were pretty good.
Yeah. I really like Emily and Spencer because I didn't really know much about them. Because I was reading that like Spencer only switched to pairs when he was like 18 and he was skating with Nadine Wang, and I don't think that they've been together, or you know, him and Emily have like been skating together for too long, but really, really nice skaters. I believe that they're coached by the Letovs. At Skating Club of Boston. I will say, all of the Boston skaters did pretty damn well. Obviously, that they had the home rink, you know, advantage, Jimmy Ma, but good outing for them. I mean, minus Gabby Izzo, who withdrew from the free skate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russian test skates for juniors.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do kag pool first and then talk about the ladies.
Sure, let's do that.
Rhythm dance.
That was horrifying.
That needs to be changed. ASAP. Otherwise, but also there's been some Russian dance teams on the circuit with bad programs before. So I think they'll be okay. But also it's bad for me as a fan of them to watch it. So
I don't know. I don't even know how that qualifies as hip hop. I don't understand.
I don't either. I think that was just bad. I was like, oh my God, like, are you serious, people? Are you serious?
I know. I really like their free dance. I don't hate the
I do
music.
too.
I don't hate the music. I don't hate the music. I think it's good.
Yeah, I think I think they're more free dance skaters.
Yeah, totally, totally. I think that softer, like classical programs just work best for them.
Yeah,
I like
for real.
Vasilisa's interpretation of music is just like, oh my God, beautiful. She's just like, her musicality is just exceptional.
She's so good.
She's so good. Rhythm dance is just like awkward for them, like really awkward for them. I don't like the RD.
Yeah. Why is everyone should be doing swing, not
I
hip
agree.
hop?
I agree.
Swing is fun. Do the
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra program that I've been talking about for almost 2 years. Do a Frank Sinatra program, do a Nina Simone program. There are so many options here. Like, it would be really cute, be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a cute dress. Like,
Yeah.
instead of something black with sparkles, like, on to the ladies, just like a general thought that I had, like, watching these or trying to find them to watch, which is like, I think it's very weird to me that because like each Atari girl pretty much has like a 1 to 2 year cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So we are currently on our 5th generation of Atari girls in 5 years.
I struggle. I used to, you know what? I honestly like I'm the biggest Aliona fan, and I mean, I think that all Aliona fans are a little sad about
okay.
season
We'll know what's like ridiculous is Aliona, Anna, and Sasha were like, they were like, oh my gosh, the best Atari girl. They're now 2 generations. Like, we're 2 generations beyond them. And I say like generations because like it's organized by birth year. Fun fact, if I was an Atari skater, I would not have been in like a group because I would have been in the wrong birth year. I would have been too young to compete at Sochi. But I'd be in between Xenia and Alina so I'd be Paulina's age. She was born in 2001. Anyways, but no, yeah, I just think it's like, not that it's like weird, but it's like sad to watch these girls knowing we're only going to watch them for 2 years. Like,
yeah. I don't like to kind of like, I guess, I think a lot of people have an issue, like I think a lot of people have an issue with like they don't view like a lot of Atari skaters as human beings, and I think that that's something that we need to work on with our rhetoric, because
it's just so sad. I'm like,
sad, yeah,
like these poor girls, like I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so talented, they're so good, and they're gonna eventually be replaced, which I wish we could have all of them on the circuit forever. Or like not forever, but at least like relevant nationally. It just like, it just makes me sad. Like, compared to the United States, like you have like skaters like Mariah who've been around for a while, and like Brady who has been around for a while, 4 or 5 years. I mean, even Ashley was like around for like 8 years. Like, I don't know, it's just like, and like they have improved since then. Like, we're not even seeing these girls peak potential, which makes me the most sad.
Yeah. Okay, also the ISU has invited interested federations to apply to host a stage in place of China on the same dates.
Finland. Hello. I
think Helsinki's
yeah, I think Finland's their good choice.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a better choice would be Sweden, because they have the least COVID restrictions, but they just hosted Worlds, so I don't think they're gonna go for it.
I think they will. Why not? I don't think Korea will host it.
No.
That'd be really, really good for Korean skaters, though, to get that home ice advantage.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
But yeah. Why don't we move on to ladies?
Yes.
Veronica Zilina. I love.
Oh my God.
Her.
The Harley Quinn program is so cute.
I love her.
It's so cute. I am like, it's so cute. Like, I wouldn't pick it for myself, but she obviously loves it. And, if she likes it, I'm here for it. It's really cute. It's not bad. The costume's really cute. I mean, I'm excited for her to go that out. She seems to have a great time skating it.
So, she's someone who is very much an enigma to me. She was really struggling last season. She was coached by Rosanov in the beginning of last season and ended up switching to being coached by her mom and like Jess Plashenko, or like, her mom Plashenko. And I was genuinely scared that she would not be able to skate anymore because she's having back injury issues, and she was skating disastrously last season. So this is incredible. I didn't even know she was going to be at junior test because she wasn't named to the junior national team. So I'm really surprised. I think she's incredible. If you've seen her quadlets, it's incredible. She's an athletic marvel. I think outside of her jumps, she does struggle. Maybe that's injury related. I don't know, but there seems to be very little development there when it comes to her non-jump elements, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, I think her Harley Quinn costume is like so adorable. I think it's so funny. It's very campy. I like it. Also, did you see Kulakova's umbrellas program?
I did. It's cute.
It's cute. And tribute.
Veronica is looking camp right in the eye.
Yeah, literally. Akatieva. I don't really love her skating. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really love it.
Not a fan either.
I prefer Adelia Petrosian out of the two Terry girls.
So it's just the two of them with the Terry now, right? Because Veronica left.
Dasha Setkova is with.
Okay. I was like, okay, like who's the three we need to watch out for?
Oh, I just like meant like the two Terry, like those are like the bigger names out of
okay.
juniors, because Dasha Setkova is so adorable. She's the one who like swore, like she said, "Oh fuck," like after her like in the kiss and cry when she
my gosh,
when she was like a little kid. It's so cute.
That is cute.
Yeah, Terry. I like her a lot. The vocals in are really, really bad.
That is true.
And Gorbacheva skated to Firebird. I hate Firebird. I hate Firebird programs so much. I think that
I don't like it either.
I think that Gracie's Firebird was an abomination. And after that program, I think that Firebird should have just been banned from figure skating. It's horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Anna Frolova.
I love her so much.
She's probably my favorite of all these skaters. I love Anna Frolova. I loved her on the Junior Grand Prix 2 years ago. I think was when she was on. I really do enjoy her skating. She's so special, so good. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for her on the Junior Grand Prix of the ladies, I would say.
Yeah.
Is she okay? So how old is she now? Because she was. I thought she was Dasha, Camilla, and Daria's and Maya's age.
We're in 2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's. Sorry, I'm doing math. So she's 17 or 16.
She's 16. She's 16.
Okay, so she's doing juniors for another year. Okay. Yeah, I love Anna Frolova. She's awesome.
Yeah, she used to be coached by Penova, and I think that her and Ksenia Sinitsina used to be like, or they're still best friends. And she's now coached by, or she now skates at CSK Moscow, which is like a good switch for her. She used to skate at Snow Leopards, but I think she's going to be buried internationally, especially because
I am manifesting. Pretend this is a candle.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, that's that was the last week-ish in skating.
Yeah. Also quickly, Moravyova, Quadsal, some of those.
Oh yeah.
Adelia, Zelina, all of these girls are attempting quads. Scary, but these girls are athletic marvels.
Yeah.
And I think that because of this, Frolova is going to be buried. I think that.
I know. I don't think she's ever going to get an Ultra C element. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was next 2 week. What do we have next weekend to discuss this week?
Well, we'll see if any other competitions are going to get canceled.
Yeah.
I did see a funny tweet from Ariana. She said when Beijing gets canceled, not postponed, and VM are bringing OGMs for another quad. I think it'd be so funny. Oh, why don't we quickly talk about Boykova and Kozlovsky?
Okay, really quickly.
Really quickly. Okay. I think that Malagueña as a piece of music is an abomination. I think it's so bad. Birch and Moyer skated to it, I think in like 2006 or something. They hated it. I do too. I really hate it. I think the program is okay. I think it screams Moskvina. It was choreographed by Morozov. I like their short program though. It's beautiful, Swan Lake.
Yeah, I didn't like it when VM did it. I think that's my least favorite program of theirs was that 2006 Magdalena. I think their program the year before in juniors was better. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So that's all we have for you guys today. We hope you enjoyed listening to us break down
quickly
Cranberry Cup.
Cranberry Cup, yeah. Quickly before Cece heads off, in a few days, I'm going to be doing an episode with Clematis again to talk about rhythmic gymnastics and the results. So if you want to hear more about Clematis's analysis of Lenoy versus Dina, and talking about the code of points and other stuff,
Exciting.
tune into. Also, we'll be announcing a more like consistent posting schedule soon. In all honesty, we're really busy. So we'll be posting consistently.
We're college students, guys. We're busy.
We are. We also work. But we are obviously going to be super consistent posting once the skating.
We are girl bosses on and offline, and we're gonna really emphasize that girl bossness and create a consistent posting schedule.
So true.
Like my Twitter bio is like the girl, like the girl boss of like MBOM podcast.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rhyme in my head. But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.